What's going on, everybody? Welcome back today for another video. My name's Stevius, and today we are going to be talking about whether you should buy Call of Duty Vanguard, yes or no, baby. Let's talk about it. Before we get started, I just want to let everybody know that I have submitted this video to TSG, so if it does get uploaded, thank you so much, Thunder, and whether it gets uploaded or not, thank you regardless, homie. This guy has uploaded me more times than I can possibly count, so whichever way the cookie crumbles on that, thank you so much, Thunder. Appreciate you. If you're not subscribed to Thunder, whether it's Thunderstruck Gaming or Thunder 402, make sure you give that man a sub. He's well earned it and well deserves it. Once again, thank you. Without further ado, let's start the show. So I know that I am seriously late on making a video about Call of Duty Vanguard because I just finally broke down and watched the trailer today. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with me, you may be, why are you just now watching the trailer today? Well, because frankly, really wasn't that interested to begin with, but my interest has somewhat peaked, just not enough to actually want to buy it just yet, and there are reasons for that, because if you've looked at this gameplay, this really looks like Modern Warfare 2019 2.0. Now, if your first Call of Duty was Modern Warfare 2019 or Black Ops Cold War, somewhere around that time period, you're probably pretty pumped, you're probably pretty excited, and you're probably thinking this is the best thing since Bisquick. But if you're someone like me who has been playing this game for over a decade, has gone through loot boxes and, supply drops and skill-based matchmaking and, playing matches that you can tell are obviously rigged from the start, then you may not be as excited. Now, we've all heard the details of this game, 20 multiplayer maps at launch, 16 of those are supposed to be for like 6v6. They got some really interesting score streaks coming back, one of which is dogs. I mean, that is something to be relatively excited about. But we've also got things like doors. We all love doors, right? Gotta love opening and closing those doors. And then there's mounting, and not only is there mounting, but there's sliding back and forth while you're mounting. I mean, doesn't that just sound great? Not really. But in all fairness, I will give credit where credit is due. Sledgehammer Games, despite whatever you think about them, both of their campaigns, Advanced Warfare and World War II, those were some solid campaigns. And if you're a person like me, it is kind of exciting to hear that there's a Call of Duty coming out that is not in the Black Ops universe and there's not in the Modern Warfare universe. In fact, it's just nice having a game that doesn't end with the words warfare. And I will be honest, the one thing that actually does kind of make me want to play this game is the fact that it is set in World War II. We've all got our preferences as to far as what is our favorite setting to play in. Me personally, my number one favorite setting to play in is a futuristic but still modern setting, and right next to that is World War II. I love that time period. I'm a World War II history buff, so I definitely have a weak spot for anything World War II. And I have to say, if by looking at this footage, it looks exactly like Call of Duty World War II was copy and pasted into the Modern Warfare 2019 engine. That's really the best thing that I can say about this game. But whether you should buy it or not, and here's the real big elephant in the room: skill-based matchmaking. Now, I know there's tons of videos on this, but I think a lot of people really are not looking at the fact that this is going to break this game from day one. Now, if you're on Twitter and you follow prominent leaker Tom Henderson, he's already stated that the skill-based matchmaking will be exactly the same to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. And if you've played that game, then you know that the skill-based matchmaking in that game is absolutely ridiculous. Now, there was another YouTuber who put out something on the patent that was put out by Activision as far as what all goes into that skill-based matchmaking. It was also broken down very well by Drifter, I might add. And it goes deeper than that. I mean, you're talking about your gun being pulled off target, so that it can help out the weaker player. All that is going to be here. So whether you like this game or not, no matter how much awesomeness you think it has or how terrible or whatever the case may be, it's going to have this skill-based matchmaking. It doesn't matter whether they have 50 maps or 16 maps. It's all going to be the same kind of experience. I mean, we're seeing that in Cold War right now, where if you have fallen victim to nostalgia, to want to play things like these old school remakes, you're seeing how it's still ruining the experience on these old maps, even though that they were back in their day some of the best maps to play on, and it's all because of skill-based matchmaking. It won't be any different. Now, if you're one of these people who, like I stated before, you just started playing Call of Duty on Modern Warfare 2019, then you're not going to notice the difference. You don't know what it was like beforehand, so you're probably going to be like, oh, I love skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking makes the game so fair. It makes it so wonderful. And you know what? You'll probably have a great time. So you are one of the people who probably should buy this crap. But if you're one of those people who did not enjoy Modern Warfare 2019 in the slightest, or you didn't like Cold War, both, one or the other, you don't want to buy this game, homie, because I'm telling you, you're not going to have a good time, because it's going to be the exact same experience. And something else that a lot of you may or may not realize, but this is an insanely good year for first-person shooters. You're not limited to only playing this game. I mean, you've got Splitgate coming out. I don't know anything about it. I haven't tried it. You've got Back for Blood coming out. You've got Battlefield 2042. You've got X Defiant. There is so many games coming out. Oh, don't even forget Halo. Halo's coming out too. I mean, there's so many choices to choose from on what you can play and what not. Now, I will say that there is an alpha for PlayStation only. We all heard about it. It's coming out this weekend. You don't have to pre-order this game to do it. You can just download it, hop on your PlayStation, give it a go. And you know what? It's free, so why not? But one thing to keep in mind, if you do go that route, they're not going to have the skill-based matchmaking on. So don't be fooled and think if you hop in there that it's, this great game and it's going to play like that. They didn't have the skill-based matchmaking on for Modern Warfare's beta, and they didn't have it on there for Black Ops Cold War. They wait till you get into the game, start ranking up, spend a few days on it, and then all of a sudden they flip the switch and they turn it on, and then you see that skill-based matchmaking in full effect. So the big question in the room, should you buy Call of Duty Vanguard? Well, if you don't mind skill-based matchmaking and you don't mind your matches being rigged from the start, go for it. You might have a great time. If you do, you might want to hold off, or at least hold off until the game is heavily discounted. At the end of the day, it really all boils down to personal preference and what you're willing to put up with to play a game. Now, personally, I have decided to go ahead and give this alpha a shot. Why not? It's free. I got a PlayStation. Let's do it. As to whether or not I'm actually going to buy this game, I'm actually kind of on the fence, because part of me is like, yes, but if I did, it would have to be discounted. It definitely will not be a purchase at launch. And not only that, for my channel specifically, I look forward to covering Battlefield 2042 from start to finish of its life cycle. That's what I'm really looking forward to playing. But if I have enough subscribers who are like, please upload Call of Duty Vanguard and torture yourself with it, then, why not? But don't get me wrong, I don't hate the Call of Duty franchise. I actually love it to death, and when I started my channel, I had every intention of it being Call of Duty and Battlefield at the same time. But playing rigged match after rigged match has really prevented that from actually being the case. But who knows, maybe one day Activision will wake up and they'll realize how badly skill-based matchmaking is ruining this game. But guys, that's all I've got for today. Drop your thoughts in the comments section. Are you going to be buying Call of Duty Vanguard? Or are you like straight up, no, it's not happening? There's no way I would ever do that to myself. Drop it in the comments. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Now, if you would like to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Facebook, the link will be in the description. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Devious Gaming. It's one word. Just look me up. If you enjoyed today's video, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Turn notifications on so you can be notified every single time I upload a video. And this is your boy, Stevious, signing out, and I'll see you on the next one.